keep him blocking for Baron to get those attacks off. I like this.
Jungle's going to suck for FNATIC. I mean, Rhyme's just going to live in your jungle. It's going to be hard to take him down. Plus, he'll have the dog Geo behind him and then move up to control the lane. Whatever FNATIC do, they need to shut down this Baron because you're not going to be shutting down the Rhyme.
Yeah, they need something for early game. Jewel going to come out?
Your classic early game pick.
I'm not sold.
Leon on the infamous Rhyme pick. So definitely interesting drafts coming out from both of these teams, like they said on the analyst desk.
Well, I mean, last week we did see quite a bit of Rhyme. He didn't have a flawless run. Not at all. And, you know, Team Secret last week as well, they were playing with Mowgli. Everybody's sort of on these different roles, but Leon put on such a show with Rhyme. We've seen some Rhyme bans out today as well. I mean, you see the power of it pretty throughout if you were watching last week. Now, on the flip side, though, we did have a little bit more of a prediction. It's like, you know, go into the Crystal Jewel, the weapon Kestrel. That's not happening.
Oh, that's not happening. Crystal Kestrel, though, doing so much work early game, and Palmatoro, you know, we've seen him on Samuel a fair bit, but Kestrel kind of a new pick for him right in the VG8 spring at least. And I'm excited to see him on this because it can really just take over games, this Crystal Kestrel.
There's actually quite a few picks here that can take over the games. I mean, we've seen already the power of a weapon Jewel. Last week, Waldemar put that on the map. The Crystal didn't work out so well. And again, big difference here is that, you know, Tetno in lane with that Book of Eulogies. Every time he gets the last hit, he has some sustain. He has Lyra there. That's a big amount of sustain. You go Crystal into that, well, you're in for a bad time, especially up against a ranged carry like Tricky. But at the same time, yeah, if Palmataro has a great game, that late game Crystal damage certainly becomes a lot to handle with. But Leon at the same time, if he goes for this early invade, if he goes for this early pressure, he can set the tone and start kind of, you know, propelling his team ahead. So there's a lot of factors at play, and I'm not entirely too sure how they'll all go down. But Team Secret's behind the ball when it comes to score. I mean, they got to put out a win here, Joss.
They do indeed, or FNATIC will take it home as a 2-0. This match was going to be one of the ones I was really looking forward to, just because, yeah, FNATIC not looking so hot. However, pulling a win off Team Secret, arguably second seed from last week. Not arguably either, because they actually were. So yeah, very, very interesting matchup, and Leon already taking a lot of harassment from Palmatoro and in their toilette. However, Justman is here. Stealth from Palmatoro, actually. He's just going to follow through. Leon, one shot away. He's going to have to pot the boots. Get out of there very, very quickly. Palmatoro not disgruntled or not discouraged on this chase, as Tricky only just makes his way down from the lane.
Yeah, but early game Tricky, unless he's just going to have kind of front row seat to the fight with no harass, he's not going to be a really big game changer. Early game is not what this weapon carry is really known for, so Palmataro's getting a good angle.
Yep, Justman almost going down there. However, heals for days on the Adagio, so he isn't going to be too phased by it. It's not going to be too much of a problem, but Palmatoro now kind of just solo sitting in Leon's jungle. Leon's going to come around from the side here. They know he's here at this point. He's going to dash in. Toilette is going to get jumped on here. Almost gets rooted up. Tenno JJ is going to be able to escape there. Toilette is almost going to go down, but he's going to be good at the end. Palmatoro, he's going to get spotted. They know you're there, buddy. Oh, it's a pause. He's decent.
It's hard to get that feeling. It's like clean up. So I feel like it's a really nice tool for that front line. You either get massive kills or you go down fighting, doing enough damage for the team to kind of, you know, reap the rewards.
Well, we are back in the game, and I'm back. Hopefully you're back too.
Yep, and the sportsmanship was there. We're just going to reset positioning a little bit here. And yeah, with the pause out and about, it's 4 minutes in. Jungle has intensified. We're going to be looking for some first item pickups here soon enough.
Yeah, it's all very good and well. Sportsmanship is obviously really important as well. We saw Gangstars do it last week when someone DC'd and Iraqi Zoro just kind of let them go, because, you know, it's always very painful when you DC, especially in an important game like this. So yeah, nice work from Team Secret just to kind of let Palmatoro get out of there. At least they're not playing on a freeway. That's one thing we can say. I think that'll be a story for the ages, don't you?
I will never top that. I can't think of anything to top that. Like having a Challenger Series game being played in the middle of a freeway as you're in the back seat. They weren't driving, but they were in the back seat playing this Challenger game for Vainglory. So I don't think I can ever beat that. Like from a commentary.
We're playing this in a quite important competitive game, but we're going to play it on the move because we didn't realize. You know, we'll be on the move at that time. So
what a world that we live in, Jaws.
Oh yeah, mobile eSports. best kind. You can play it anywhere. That's the point, right?
Yeah,
Best thing
good
about
selling. Good selling point on that one. Tricky does pick
Oh,
up
yeah.
the beginnings here of his Zoro Blade. A little bit of attack speed to go a long way for him there as well. Techno is going to be looking for the same here. So it is going to be a Zoro point. It's not going to be breaking point or anything first, but Zoro breaking double monocle or Zoro tornado double monocle. If we are going to be going just that much damage, those are the only two routes I think that we got available for Techno.
it. Yeah, it's quite a few different builds. Obviously, we've seen out of the duel is obviously both crystal and weapon power, and that's what I like about duel. And quite a lot of the heroes, obviously in Vainglory, is that you can go so many multiple different builds. And one of the reasons why I like Lara so much, because you can just build full damage, right? But obviously you are there as kind of a captain as well if you do choose that role. But yeah, and same with the Palmatoro, obviously on the Kestrel, can build the crystal power, which is doing now, or can build the weapon power as well. Two very different tool sets. But I do like the crystal power more because you can one-shot people with one-shot, one kill, and yeah, that's what it's designed for.
Yeah,
One-shotting in the back line.
I would expect to see a shatter glass. I really don't think an aftershock is going to be beneficial. So I would just be bad.
Worth keeping an eye on. Tricky doing a lot of damage to Techno now, as you can see. Obviously, Team Secret just kind of coming around from the sidelines, from around the gold mine was, but they're just going to back off, not a problem. And yet again, just kind of a slow early game.
Ooh.
From FNATIC and Team Secret. As I say that, as Palmatoro does an absolute wonder on Tricky. However, Leon's in there as well. Techno JJ is going to get the good disengage there on the rocket jump. Leon is just chasing up. However, Palmatoro does get a stun up. He might be able to follow this up with a kill. One more glimmer shot will do it. They need the kills. I believe that was a fountain
There
came
it
out,
is.
but that one shot, one kill, not going wide, and that big red button coming through instead.
I was looking at Techno, I was like, he's level 6, he doesn't have an ult. Like, maybe this is a big mind game. No, he just put the point in. Got the
Yep.
kill. Two big things there. The first, Techno was able to kind of do it like a little bit of a loop-de-loop. He dashed forward and then jumped backwards and was able to propel the team into a better spot. And then the second is, yeah, that last active camo from Palmataro. He set up an active camo in the middle of the lane and it got a double stun, which is really what turned the tide there.
Yeah, that's double stun. And Leon just kind of fell. Like, did you say sack of potatoes last time we casted?
I say it a
Sack
good
of-
bit.
Yeah, like one of those. So he fell pretty quickly, hard and fast. As yeah, couldn't really do much. Didn't really have a gap closer in that sense. And yeah, Techno just kind of no problemo with Palmatoro. Turn that fight around quite easy. They do pick up the gold mine, obviously, so that's a little bit of extra gold for the side of FNATIC. We'll see what they can do from this. The toilet
Here comes the
just
ambush.
man. They know where they are now. They have been spotted by the Vision, and that's Team Secret's kind of attempt to get back in the lead, kind of thwarted.
I'm a little surprised they didn't commit on that one. Of course, I don't think they had vision on top of Palmataro. We knew he was nowhere near, but that three-man rotation right there from Secret, I could have thought that it was going to work out, but well, we'll just have to rinse and repeat from here. Now the full power FNATIC is here, ready to go. Leon has kind of double dipped into a lot of tier 2 items. He doesn't have a signature tier 3 yet. He kind of does bring down his offensive potential a little bit more, but you know, looking for the stacks here into a broken myth. It's not quite there. He also has that energy regen, which could go into that Eva Harvest. Either way, he's a spammy guy right now. I just feel like he's trying to fill up a minefield like a Celeste would with those Winter Spires.
It's exactly what I was doing there in the mustache brush, just trying to make sure Netwellette couldn't get any advantage. However, a lot of poke damage coming through from FNATIC. Palmatoro
Yeah.
doing a lot of work. Like you said, Shatterglass was the first item available. Oh, nice ion cannon, however, not doing too much, and the FNATIC will be able to just heal up it, no problem. Yet again, Palmatoro just doing so much damage to Leon. Now they want to go on it. Here we go. Here's the fight they were looking for. Palmatoro, there's a lot of damage on down onto him, and Versa Judgment not really doing all too much, as I say, is that as Techno JJ almost fell. Palmatoro missing a couple of glimmer shots there. One shot, one kill does land onto Leon, taking him to about half HP. Palmatoro on Tricky now. There's just so much back and forth from these teams. Leon taking a lot of damage. Everybody's taking a lot of damage. Oh, there we go. The glimmer shot came through finally. And now Techno JJ is on the front line of Team Secret. Tricky's caught up. Palmatoro with a double kill. Will he make it a triple? No, he won't. It will be Netwellette picking up that kill. And Ace goes over to FNATIC. And they will be able to secure that gold mine or that turret. With that Shatterglass as well. It's pretty insane. We are back into the game, however. FNATIC and yeah, just pushing onto this turret, like you said. I mean, there's nothing really to stand in their way. Nice
Combine
little objective
that
take here as well. And there we go. All done. Oh, there we go. It's all done.
So 3,000 gold right on the money. Pretty good. Gold miner now is going to be the attempt because, again, like they have to. Well, normally Secret would have to deal with the rest of the wave pushed in, but unfortunately there really isn't much. So not only did Tricky lose out, you know, 1 or 2 waves, but they lost up the turret, and they don't have the positioning to steal. Like they just saw it at the end, but unless you were going to throw down an ion cannon, which wasn't even up, there was no way that steal was happening.
No way. Team Secret, they're now pushing on towards FNATIC. However, with their net toilet there, it's very easy to put that bulwark down. A lot of damage coming out from Tricky right now, and they've got to be careful they're not clumped up too much. We saw what a really, really fed Baron can do. It's absolutely devastating, but we'll see what they want to do. Palmator is just going to stealth around, and they're going to be able to defend this turret, it seems, so far. Very easy, and a lot of wave clear on the side of FNATIC, so it's not going to be too much of an issue for them. However, Ion Cannon is going to come down. However, wow, the passage comes through from Net Toilette. The burst as well is going to come through, and that's going to be a kill actually over to the Baron here, as Team Secret are going to be able to chase FNATIC down now. Palmatoro is getting aggressed on here as well. They are going to be able to get away no problem, but Ion Cannon straight into passage and straight into the clutches of Tricky, and Just Man almost going down, just managed to escape. 1 shot, 1 kill, doing so much work.
I 100% I thought Net Toilette was going to get that kill right there, but was not meant to be. That was an unfortunate misstep from FNATIC. Like, they're rallying around this turret, but that Ion Cannon, you called it right there, Jaws. That split the team. Passage one way, Palmataro went the other. It became a 2v3 as soon as that turret went down, and Tetno just was not able to live through that kind of level of focus. Palmataro, unfortunately, just kind of became a null factor after that split. And, well, yeah, Secret, they get the kill, they get that turret, and that gold lead has virtually just disappeared. I mean, it's just under 2,000, but, you know, Secret does that one more time, takes one more objective, you're looking at par.
Yeah, so not too big of a goal gap in that sense then.
FNATIC have infusions.
Yeah, I was about to say, they got infusions now, so they are looking for this fight. However, Leon has got one as well now. Same with the Adagio. Leon's going to come through. Curse of Judgment is available here. Comes the Brighter Bulwark. That was a really big stun from Palmatoro. They might just be able to turn this one around. Net Twilight trying to run here. Trian is going to come through as well. Crystal Sentry doing a fair bit of work. Tricky almost going down. 1 shot, 1 kill. Blocked by Leon. Only just managing. Big red button comes through. Not enough damage. In fact, yes, it is. However, Leon's on the sidelines here. Does manage to take out Techno JJ 2v2. Leon's really low here. Probably going to go down. Tricky jumps over the wall. Does use a rocket barrage. There we go. There's the kills. FNATIC comes through with the ace eventually. Leon did a good job of surviving there, but FNATIC, they came out on top.
Running out of energy at the most crucial of times. I wasn't entirely too sure who was going to get the kill on top of who right there with the Baron, but that last shot from Palmataro to come through with the glimmers, that was just the money on top of it all right there, Josh. So Baron now has his 3-item spike, 13 minutes in, has one of those monocles. Not entirely too sure if he's going to look for some armor after this or just try to go for the Aegis, but he could still go into a 4-item red. We'll have to keep our eyes on that one. The infusions worked out well. Just Man did not use his. Might have made a little bit of a difference, but at the same time, we didn't have one for Tricky. Like, he's just been buying item, right? Tetno had his, Net Toilette had his, Palmataro, of course, had his. Big difference in the fight.
Well, I'm just going to have to interrupt you there. FNATIC looking for another engage. Nice slowdown there. Now they're going to get rooted. Ion Cannon come through as well. Techno JJ just avoiding it. Net Toilette is in the front line, though. Team Secret, they're still coming through. They managed to pick off one. FNATIC on the run now. Palmatoro isn't that stealth. Techno JJ is going to be able to get this recall off. And that will mean... Oh, that was very close. That flare almost spotting Palmatoro there. He has got 1 shot, 1 kill available. Let's see what he wants to do. Glimmer shots flying through. Do hit Tricky, however. That turret is not long left for the world. Big red button comes out with no CP crashing, not a lot of damage. Leon almost goes down as well. These fights are so close. These skirmishes. And however, Team Secret will be able to pick up that turret. And obviously that kill going over onto Net Toilette.
You know, I said one more fight going over Team Secret. You're looking at a pretty even playing field, and there's 300 gold between these guys. Tricky picking up that crit might actually be enough to break the bank here, as Team Secret now starting to really show some late game power. Leon is sitting on 2 items. He finally wrapped up all those tier 2 mishmash. He has a little bit of armor. He has that reflex there as well, but his survivability is through the roof. Just Man has been doing a pretty decent job here for his team. The verse has actually worked out very well in a lot of these team fights, but the heals there as well as this Atlas Pauldron on top of Techno JJ. That has really curbed down some of the damage that Techno's been able to pull through, because he's also looking for, you know, that big crit spike. Tricky has gotten there first.
He has indeed. Tricky is well, only slightly in the lead, obviously, of Techno, but nevertheless, FNATIC, they're looking to get a little bit aggressive here onto Team Secret. It's a lot of damage onto Leon. He's going to be able to heal up, no problem, though. Justman obviously there as well on the Adagio. One shot, one kill, just going wide. Techno, just kind of being a Yeti, running around. And FNATIC, they've got a lot of poke, that's the thing. But as soon as Team Secret seem to engage, they do seem to win out some of these fights.
Team Secret just not really willing to kind of deal too much into this. They are going to go get some of those infusions, but the problem is they've given up so much pressure. Not contesting this Kraken, it goes down very quickly. That's the power of Techno and Palmataro put together. It's those rapid fire crits, of course, some insane damage coming up from Palmataro, who's now looking for third item. Everybody has infusions on top of this one, Jaws, and Secret are looking for a head start on top of this Kraken.
They really are. They want to be able to take it down ASAP. Is running down the lane. FNATIC are kind of chasing it in its wake. They are just kind of waiting for the perfect time to engage. One shot, one kill will go wide again. However, they're still pushing onto this. Kraken not going down very quickly. This is the thing. It's about a quarter HP. It's only got to take them down a quarter HP now, but Netwillet is going to get aggressed on here. Techno JJ in a lot of trouble. Ion Cannon comes through, actually just kills him straight up. And now Palmataro and Netwillet in a 2v3 situation. Leon taking a lot from those glimmer shots. They're going to have to back off here because they need to deal with this Kraken. They're going to have to do something with this in a second. Tricky getting taken quite low. Palmataro, but Kraken takes one turret out. It's still going forward, still going strong. One shot, one kill. Just nicks Justman in the back. He won't go down. The Kraken will fall, however. Still taking a turret. Not too bad for FNATIC.
Yeah, but one turret and they lost out the kill. They lost out the pressure, essentially, right? Getting the two turrets is what you want for a base minimum. Only getting the one and losing the fight, FNATIC can't really be too happy about that one. I mean, lots of damage going through, but unfortunately, Team Secret, too tough for them to bring it down for now. That was a big problem in that fight. Is kind of Techno went one way, and Palmataro, Netwillet kind of went the other, and again, they split that force. Tricky versus Techno. Tricky won that pretty much just one-on-one, with the rest of Team Secret just kind of keeping the rest of FNATIC at bay. So they gotta stop splitting like that, because they are losing these advantages that they're just right through their fingers.
Yeah, they really are. They need to be able to group up. But the problem with grouping up, obviously, against the Baron, he just obliterates you with this AoE splash. So.
I'm not saying you have to stand on each other, but if you're going to walk one way because there's an ion cannon, everybody needs to go that one way. Lyra will not be able to heal you if you're a half a screen away, and she's not going to use that portal, because now you're just giving it access to the Kestrel for the enemy team.
Yeah, big problems here for FNATIC right now. I mean, realistically, it is completely even right now. And that's one of the cool things about this match, actually. FNATIC and Team Secret have both been kind of in the lead. However, they are looking for a fight now. Leon's going to just charge in. He's going to be able to find anything to you. It gets the massive slow. However, there goes Palmataro with the stealth. And Justman's on the back line now. Still has Burst of Judgment available. He could use it any moment. But this is the problem. Justman's in the wrong place, wrong time. Tricky now doing a lot of damage to Palmataro. It doesn't matter. Palmataro with the damage. Same with Techno. Leon, the last one alive. He's going to get taken out with ease. Palmataro glimmer shots him straight to the face. Takes the ace. And that's going to be a nice push there. And a nice team fight from FNATIC. Did not realize Techno JJ was going to go down, though.
I didn't realize. I don't think I've ever seen this in competitive match. The Crystal Sentry just ported home. I don't think I've ever seen that. Yeah, sorry. Cool thing aside. So Team Secret had a good engage. They were able to bait out the Bulwark, and then they jumped in. But this is to the credit of Netwillet. Netwillet used the Arcane Passage to get to a defensive spot so he could heal up Palmataro and Techno, and Justman followed him, and the rest of the team didn't. It's like the exact problem that FNATIC was just dealing with for their two last fights. We turn around and basically you split the team. Team Secret split the team pretty heavily right there. Justman became the focus target because there was nobody else. They were fighting by the Crystal Sentry on top of it, who was serving as a front line, dealing with Tricky and Leon, and Justman just got obliterated.
He didn't even use Verse, I don't think. So,
oh,
you know,
he did, but he died.
Yeah, we just did. Right. Iron Cannon is going to come down. Does actually hit 3 members of FNATIC, so a little bit of damage on them. Techno is in the front lines right now. Netwillet just healing him up, no problem. Palmataro has just kind of got free reign in this choke point, but Techno almost goes down to the rockets of Tricky. Tricky's doing so much work right now. Breaking point, Tyrant's Monocle, plus the Sorrow Blade, obviously. So much splash damage, just so much damage in general. Kraken's going to get started up by Team Secret. FNATIC looking to aggress here. Justman is going to get aggressed on by Netwellette. Burst comes out, but that's one down already. Baron's going to fall. Tricky is dead. Tricky is dead. I repeat, he is down. Leon's going to come through as well, pretty big, but he needs to be able to take out Techno, but he's in the front line. He just can't get to him. Palmatoro, not too much energy left in him. Techno JJ's just going to jump straight on in. Leon's going to go down there, and Justman is not long for the world either. He's going to be able to run away for a little bit here, but Palmatoro and Techno are going to be able to secure the kill. Ace comes through. Are they going to do the Kraken, or are they just going to run to the base? I'm not sure, but I think FNATIC could just end.
Well, with 2 turrets up with the the ace buff minions becoming a mace. Yeah, sure, why not? FNATIC, it's going to be a little tricky because Tricky himself is up here in 6 seconds. As soon as you take these ones down, the rest of the team is going to come up. But you're right. I do think that they have it in the bag right here.
Oh, they're doing a really smart tactic here, leaving that turret the last couple of seconds of HP so they can take it out instantly. There we go. Vein Crystal is acquired. It's in FNATIC's sights. They're going to take out Team Secret. Take them out 2-0. Something that I didn't think either of us expected.